Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are tackling a project that has been, well, a few years overdone. We are finally organizing my Pokemon card collection. And this is a massive undertaking, so consider this a part 1. I decided to go with the Pokédex order. I know, some people think that's crazy because every time a new set comes out, you have to move everything and get new binders, but put them in the right order of the release of the... But no, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing the history of the world laid out from Bulbasaur at number 1 all the way through. I'll do the set organization later. For now, let's just do Pokédex order. It can be from any year, any set, as long as it's in numerical order. As I'm sorting through these, I keep hitting cards that bring back so many memories. I've been collecting my whole life, but I realize I've never told you guys how it actually started. My very first card wasn't from a pack or a gift or anything like that. Years ago, I was helping my grandpa clean out a car for his car business. We were scrubbing the interior and I reached into the gap of the back seat and pulled out 2 execute cards, just sitting there in the crumbs and filth. Back then, if we bought a used car, we could find some treasures inside. Most of the time we just threw it out, but some of the stuff we kept. Yes, as fate would have it, I found 2 execute cards. I gave one to my cousin and kept one for myself. That exact card is actually right here. It's got a little wear and tear, maybe a corner is soft. Okay, it looks like crap, but it's the most important card I own. It's the reason I have thousands upon thousands of cards. And honestly, looking at it, I should probably have it in a display case rather than just in the binder, because it's the origin story. Being a big Pokemon fan, I realized I didn't really have any cards, so after those executes, I was hooked. My second big get was a holographic Trico I bought on eBay. Not for very much. I remember checking the mail every single day for that green lizard. And I still do that to this day, except I'm not always buying a green lizard, sometimes. After that Trico card, I completely lost track. And then the collection really blew up because of what's called the collector's tax. You guys know what I'm talking about. Once people find out you're into something, they just start dumping their old stuff on you. Which I'm not going to complain. I inherited my cousin's old collection when he moved on, and friends from school would just give me shoe boxes of cards they didn't want anymore, and then gifts of booster boxes started coming in, and I just kept getting more and more and more. Oh, it's funny how people outgrow it, but for me it just became a bigger part of my life. It wasn't just the cards though. Pokemon has been with me as long as I can remember. I still have my original VHS tapes. I remember watching Totally Togepi on repeat until the tape was almost wore out. And then there's the video games too. Pokemon Emerald was the one for me. That era of the Game Boy is where I spent hundreds of hours. Then there were toys, clothes, games. It's always been a constant. I've been having so much fun doing more Pokemon videos lately, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. It's a passion I've had forever, but I'm only just now sharing it with the world. And the timing couldn't be better. With Pokemon Day right around the corner, we are officially hitting 30 years of the franchise. I have so much planned for the anniversary. I've been hoarding some special boxes and cards to unbox for you guys, including exclusive 30-year anniversary stuff, and some Scarlet and Violet stuff too. I don't know, I spent a lot of money, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I want to be clear that I'm not turning this into an only Pokemon channel. I'll still be doing my usual weird stuff, but expect more of these, especially as we get closer to the big anniversary day. We made some good progress today, and as you can see, just look. Imagine what part 2 is going to be. I'm going to get a whole new binder and find a way to organize the energy better and trainer cards too. Watching some of these time lapses back, it probably looks like I'm moving fast, but in reality, this took me hours. There'd be times where I just sat there staring at the same page for 5 minutes. That's the collector's curse. When you're doing a Pokédex binder, you're constantly making these executive decisions. No, not you, executor. Get out of here. For example, I do use the classic base set Pikachu because it's iconic, or use the full modern art because it makes the page look more premium. But then you get to parts where you have one of the evolutions missing, and that can be stressful. It sends you on a secondary mission through all your stuff, hunting for that one specific card just to complete the family on the page. I probably spent an hour off camera just digging through old stuff I haven't opened since the dawn of time. And to give you a better reference point, I'm 27 years old, and Pokemon is 30, so it's only 3 years older than me. Since we're in the middle of this 30-year anniversary, I'm trying to be more disciplined, but I keep buying everything that I see. Actually have an anniversary fund started for the Pokemon Day drops, because if history repeats itself, they're going to release some high-end stuff that'll be gone in seconds. Please give us a kind of reboot of Emerald, please. And don't make it crap. And also, while I'm talking about these cards, feel free to reach out and share your own stories. I really like hearing people's experiences with this too. I love my collection. Every card in this binder, every card on this table, whether I found it in the back seat or bought it on eBay, it represents a moment in time. As we get closer to finishing this part 1, I'm realizing how much work part 2 is going to be. Moving into later generations where Pokédex gets huge. I mean, look at the stack of 500s right here. Look at that. The card variants get even crazier, but that's the fun of it, because I'm just doing Pokédex entry for now. For now. Getting a little sore from all that sleeving, but man, look at this. It makes all the hours of sorting totally worth it. We've come a long way from that single execute in the back of my grandpa's car, and seeing the collection grow into this big spectacle, it's kind of surreal. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this session today. It's been so therapeutic to just sit down, talk about the history of these cards, and share a bit of my world with you. Like I said earlier, this is just the beginning. We still have hundreds of thousands of... Oh my god, we have a lot to go. We still have hundreds of Pokédex entries to fill, thousands of cards to sort through, and a whole lot of nostalgia left to uncover in part 2. Don't forget, Pokemon Day is creeping up fast. The 30th anniversary celebrations are going to be massive. And like I said, I have some unboxing videos lined up that are going to be absolute core memories. Maybe 10 years from now at least. Definitely don't want to miss those. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. I want to leave you with one final question for the comments. If you could only keep one card from your entire childhood, not because of the price, but because of the memory, which one would it be? For me, it's this dusty old Execute, but I want to hear your stories down below. I'm going to go get some more sleeves and some binders and drop a whole bunch of other money. Now I'm starting to blur the lines between hoarder and collector. Thank you all for the incredible support lately and helping my channel grow. By the way, if you have a bunch of cards and you want to learn how to play the card game and don't know how, I got a video on that too. I can teach you in less than 6 minutes. Until then, I hope you guys stick around for part 2, whenever it comes out. I'm actually not sure.